evening, everyone. I'm Lorraine Anthony, Lakewood's Community Relations Manager. Thank you for joining us and welcome to our fall edition of Lakewood Celebrates. While the calendar still tells us it's fall, here in Lakewood, we are still experiencing a lot of sunshine. I hope that you've been enjoying our extended summer, even though school is back in session, and the fall holidays will be here before we know it. Tonight, we're excited to introduce you to some of the new faces of our Lakewood City team, along with school principals and community leaders who are joining our extended Lakewood family. We'll also share the return of one of our favorite annual community events and a special campaign aimed at supporting our service members around the globe. The special award winners of our Lakewood Beautiful campaign will be recognized tonight, and you'll hear about Lakewood's successful Lemonade Day event. We will also celebrate our most recent cohort of Lakewood Leadership Academy. Before we continue, I'd like to introduce several special guests, including Mayor Cassandra Chase, Vice Mayor Jeff Wood, Council Member David Ariano, Council Member Steve Croft, and Council Member Todd Rogers. We have many other special attendees today, so please stand and wave when I call your name, and let's hold our applause for one big one at the end for all of our guests. We are pleased to have with us Lakewood City Manager Thaddeus McCormick and former Council Member Vicki Stuckey. From Lakewood's Community Safety Commission, we have Catherine Tolentino. From the Planning and Environment Commission, we have Diego Garcia Salas and Vicki Stuckey. From the Recreation and Community Services Commission, we have Christy Larson and Ted Spacif. And from the Measure L Citizens Oversight Committee, we have Joy Janes, Dr. Ahmed Rafi, and Rudy Viriela. We are also honored to welcome Assembly Member Jose Salache and Field Representative Anastasia Nosu. From the Office of Los Angeles County Supervisor Janice Hahn, Field Deputy Lauren Yokomizo, and we are happy to have in attendance from the City of Artesia, Mayor Ali Taj, Council Member Monica Manalo, from the City of Cerritos, Mayor Pro Tem Linda Johnson, from the City of Paramount, Board Member Yesenia Cuenta, from Bellflower Unified School District, Superintendent Dr. Aaron Simon, and Board Clerk Brad Crisfield, from the Long Beach Unified School District, Board President Diana Craighead, from the Water Replenishment District, Director John Allen. And we are glad to welcome from the Lakewood Sheriff Station, Captain Dan Holguin and members of the SAO team. From the Los Angeles County Fire Department, members of Lakewood Fire Station 45. Let's give our guests one big round of applause. Thank you all for being here tonight. Please join me in now welcoming to the stage our Mayor, Cassandra Chase. That was a runway walk.
It was long. Okay, next time I'm going to sit up close so we don't have to do that one. But it's so good to join you all tonight. Good evening, everyone. Having observed Patriot Day a few weeks ago, it's fitting to share a special campaign that the City Council would like your support with. 12 years ago, we kicked off Lakewood's Thank a Service Member campaign, which sends postcards and letters of appreciation to our nation's troops that are deployed overseas. We're collecting cards and letters of thanks again this year, and we're hoping you can help by participating in spreading the word. Since its inception, this effort has garnered over 40,000 messages of appreciation, cards, letters, and even hand-drawn pictures crafted by residents, businesses, and local organizations. Your participation would mean so much as it provides a tangible reminder of our support and appreciation of those who tirelessly defend our freedom. Please consider writing one or a few messages.
Each year, the city creates a unique postcard design for the campaign, which we have at the check-in table today. But we also encourage everyone to contribute their own personalized cards, letters, and drawings. You can pick up and fill out one of the special Lakewood commemorative postcards at several locations around the city. Local organizations, businesses, and schools have been invited to collect cards. We also have an informational flyer that you are welcome to take. You can get more information by going to the city website and looking for Thank a Service Member. We encourage you to share this worthy campaign with your friends, family, and coworkers. Even though the weather still feels like summer, October is quickly approaching, and that means the return of our annual multicultural food and music festival, known as Festival. With the goal of highlighting the wide range of cultures that Lakewood is proud to have as part of its community, the City of Lakewood organized and held the first Festival Music and Food Festival in 2021. Festival is set to return for its 5th year, but this year at a new location. We are excited to announce that this year's event will take place at Lakewood's very own Palms Park. Let's give a warm welcome to Recreation and Community Services Supervisor Jade Vasquez to fill us in on what this year's festival has in store for all of us.
Hello. Perfect. We invite you to join us. Perfect. At Lakewood's Festival on Saturday, October 11th from 2 to 8 at Palms Park. Enjoy the live music, our multicultural food court, a craft village, a children's cultural booth, and a free family fun zone with inflatables. So be sure to stop by, and for more details, go ahead and pick up your mailer at the check-in table. We'll see you there. Thank you.
Thank you, Jade. If you're interested in coming to the festival, as Jade mentioned, we have flyers at the check-in table, and we hope to see you all there this year. Like most California cities, Lakewood has several commissions composed of residents who advise the city council and perform some of the initial reviews of resident requests on particular matters. In Lakewood, each commission has 5 members, with the 5 city council members appointing 1 commissioner. Tonight, we'd like to take the opportunity to recognize some of our appointed commissioners and give you a chance to meet them. The Recreation and Community Services Commission meets monthly to hear reports on Lakewood's recreation and social service programs and to study related issues in order to keep the programs helpful, useful, and fun for Lakewood residents. From the Recreation and Community Services Commission, let's please welcome up to the stage Christy Larison. Christy has been a Lakewood resident for 19 years. She is a substitute teacher at St. Maria Goretti Catholic School and has served 4 of 7 years as PTA president and 10 years as team manager of youth soccer. She's been involved in Lakewood adult sports and attended recreation events for many years. She believes that the preservation of parks and open space in Lakewood should remain a top priority. Lakewood residents value the green space available to them and their families, and she believes that continued maintenance and enhancement of our green spaces will solidify the desirability of our city to current and future residents. Christy, would you like to say a few words?
Sure. Well, hello, my name's Christy. It's lovely to meet all of you. I know over the last probably year and a half, I've met lots of you, seen lots of faces. It's been an absolute honor to serve on the RCS Commission with Val at the head, who's been amazing. I have felt so welcomed by everyone, so I really appreciate that, and I look forward to continuing to serve. So thank you so much.
The Planning and Environment Commission develops policies for land use, zoning, and the city's general and specific plans. Next, let's welcome Diego Garcia Salas from the Planning and Environment Commission. Diego is a high school teacher and former Lakewood High School student whose 7 years of volunteer service in the Lakewood community has enabled him to meet and engage with neighbors, businesses, and local officials. Diego strives to preserve, protect, and defend development that contributes to Lakewood's family values, and he looks forward to giving his very best for the city that has given him so much. Diego, would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, for sure. I've actually been on the commission for about a year and a half. So, if you see my face around, I'm not a stranger. But I'm excited to be here. Like you said, I'm a teacher. I'm also president of a local nonprofit. But if you have any questions about the JCs, we're up and coming, we're growing. Let me know.
Thank you. The Community Safety Commission studies traffic control and related issues and reviews resident requests for disabled parking spots in front of their homes. We are excited to welcome to the stage Community Safety Commissioner Catherine Tolentino. Catherine has lived in Lakewood for 8 years. She is a second-generation business owner managing the popular Filipino bakery and restaurant Jamay Bake Shop in Long Beach. She was part of the inaugural class of the Lakewood Leadership Academy in 2023. Tolentino was appointed by Los Angeles County Supervisor Janice Hahn to the LA County Small Business Commission in 2024. Catherine, would you like to say a few words?
Sure. Hello, everybody. Good evening. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you to Vice Mayor Wood for appointing me to this position. It is a privilege to serve Lakewood, and I'm so looking forward to serving my community. Thank you so much.
Christy, Diego, and Catherine, we are so fortunate to have residents like yourself who generously give their time and resources to help Lakewood be the special place it is. On behalf of our City Council, thank you for answering the call to service.
The city's longtime community partner, Lakewood Family YMCA, recently gained new leadership. We are very excited to welcome to the stage the new Senior Executive Director for Lakewood Family YMCA, Ricky Baines. Ricky brings over a decade of leadership and program experience within the YMCA movement, including service as Health and Wellness Director, Associate Executive Director for the Lakewood Family YMCA, and Executive Director of the Fullerton Family YMCA. Most recently, he served as Vice President of Mission Advancement and Corporate Sponsorships at the Anaheim Family YMCA Association. Ricky earned his Bachelor of Arts from UC Irvine and a Master of Science from CSU East Bay. And he and his wife, Diane, have been married for 13 years and are proud parents to 3 daughters. As a true sports enthusiast, Ricky finds joy on the basketball court with his friends or playing soccer with his girls at the park. Ricky is excited and humbled to return to the Lakewood Family YMCA, and he plans to work with passion and diligence to enhance the Y brand as the go-to organization for programs and giving.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. For those of you that do want to play basketball, we play basketball at the Lakewood Family YMCA at 4:30 a.m. on Saturday morning. So I'm happy to have any of you join us. We are a really committed group. So if you see us there at 4:30, but anyways, I'm happy to be back. I served at Lakewood for 4 awesome years, and it just feels like nostalgia to be back with such a great group. And someone asked me, I had a meet and greet, and they said, does Lakewood have a feel? And I said, yes, absolutely. So being in other cities and just seeing how warm and connected Lakewood is, just happy to be part of it. And happy to have my family here, my two of my 3 daughters and my wife in attendance, and just happy to serve what we consider the pillar of Lakewood and just to support as much as possible. So thank you.
Thank you.
On behalf of my council colleagues, welcome back to Lakewood, Ricky. We are thrilled to have you at the Lakewood Family YMCA. The city appreciates having a solid working relationship with the Y, and we are lucky to have a new positive and dedicated leader at the Lakewood branch. We look forward to continuing our partnership with you. Please accept the Lakewood lapel pin that I already gave you as a symbol of our warm welcome to the extended Lakewood family.
Thank you, Ricky. And yeah, we're excited to see all you're going to do with the OY. Council members, would you please join Mayor Chase on stage for our next agenda item? We have a couple more new additions to our extended Lakewood family to introduce to you tonight. We are excited to announce that Lakewood Center is starting a new chapter. Please welcome Assistant Vice President Dina Henry, Marketing and Business Development Manager Michaela Hiller, and Senior Development Associate Mitchell Reynolds from Pacific Retail Capital Partners to the stage. Last month, Pacific Retail Capital Partners, PRCP, one of the nation's premier retail operating groups, announced the acquisition of Lakewood Center. I know there's a lot of anticipation to the changes and new look that are to come. Lakewood Center draws over 22 million annual visitors, ranking 3rd in California and 6th nationwide for shopper traffic. Those numbers highlight the center's continued strength and its great potential for the future. For generations, residents have shopped, dined, and gathered at Lakewood Center. And with the transfer of ownership, the city expects Lakewood Center to continue serving as a valued destination for years to come. Council members, if you want to stay on stage, and then Dina, did you guys want to say a few words, or you guys are good? All right.
Okay, well, the city is excited about the commitment to invest in the property. We plan to work closely with them and their partners on the master planning process so that Lakewood Center can continue to be a hub of retail, dining, and community connections well into the future. Please join me again in welcoming our new team.
Thank you, council members. Sorry, I thought they were going to stay on stage. But shop Lakewood. All right, we would now like to introduce our audience to new members of our Lakewood City team. Thaddeus, would you please do us the honor of introducing our new employees at this time? And I see Thaddeus coming, making his way up.
Down the runway.
We can give Thaddeus a round of applause, too.
All right. Well, thank you very much. This is really one of the pleasures of my job is to introduce our new employees, our newly promoted employees to the community, and introduce the community to those employees. And so, first up, I'd like to welcome Albert Arteaga, Associate Civil Engineer with the Public Works Department. Albert, you out there? There he is. Come on up.
Come on up.
Yeah, come on down. Yeah. Albert first started working in local government, actually, as a lifeguard with the LA County Parks and Rec, which really gave him an appreciation for serving the community. And from there, he moved into engineering and worked his way up through Public Works, starting as an intern and then inspector, and now associate engineer. And over the years, he's been fortunate to manage a wide array of projects, including road improvements, ADA accessibility upgrades, park and facility renovations. So the types of things that a lot of people don't see until they don't work. So what Albert does is really important to us. Albert, true family man. I believe you're joined here tonight by your wife or
Wife and my old.
So Michelle and Chloe, and you have another daughter as well, as I understand it. So yeah, so I know that you appreciate their support, and we appreciate your support as well. So welcome, Albert. All right. Okay, next up, Eric Gonzalez, park maintenance worker. Come on down. We should have, yeah. The Price is Right stuff, right? Yeah, okay. Eric started working for Lakewood as a rec leader at Biscaloo's Park, And it's there that I'm told he discovered the vital importance of upkeep and care of our parks. Hey, Eric, how are you doing? All right. Yeah. In fact, he decided to shift gears after working there at Biscaloo's and became a maintenance service aide at Palms Park, and he earned the opportunity to step in to our wonderful maintenance trainee program, which led him to his current position as a park maintenance worker. And we're really excited to have Eric as part of our team, and we look forward to seeing him and all the things he does and on into the future. So community, meet Eric. Eric, meet community. Okay.
Thank you, Thaddeus. And let's give one more round of applause for our brand new employees here at the City of Lakewood.
With each new school year, we welcome new principals at schools serving the Lakewood community. Tonight, we are happy to introduce some of our newest principals and share a little bit about them. From the Paramount Unified School District, we are pleased to welcome up Ebony Jordan. Miss Ebony Jordan will take on the role of Principal of Educational Options, overseeing Buena Vista High School, Paramount Adult School, and Paramount Adult Transition Program. Miss Jordan has been Principal of Paramount High School West Campus since 2023. She was previously in Downey Unified School District, where she began her career as an educator as an instructional assistant in special education back in 1998. She started teaching English in 2004 at Downey High School and became an administrator in 2015 at Warren High School. Her student-centered mindset and innovative planning skills will serve the Paramount Unified School District students well. Passionate about alternative education and deeply committed to supporting students with disabilities, Ms. Jordan is excited to bring her experience and heart to this new role. Principal Jordan has 2 adult sons and a 5-year-old granddaughter, all of whom inspire her to continue her work as an educator. In her free time, she enjoys reading and traveling. She currently does not have any trips planned, but she does have a novel that she's been working on. Would you like to say a few words?
Just a quick thank you so much for welcoming me to the City of Lakewood. I'm really happy to be here. This is my life's work, and so to bring it to Lakewood, I'm inspired each and every day. Thank you so much.
Next, from the Bellflower Unified School District, we are pleased to welcome Dr. Jennifer Morgan. Dr. Morgan has been appointed the new principal at Mayfair Middle and High School. She began her career as a math teacher at Garden Grove High School and later served as a middle school counselor at Alamitos Intermediate. With experience as a teacher and assistant principal at Warren Middle School, she spent 10 years as a middle school principal at Talbert and Masuda Middle Schools before her recent role as assistant principal of curriculum and instruction at Tustin High School. Dr. Morgan is dedicated to collaborating with staff and families to enhance student success. She holds a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration from UC Riverside and a Master of Science in Counseling from Chapman University and a doctorate in Educational Leadership from USC. Under Principal Morgan's leadership, Mayfair Middle and High School will continue to be a place where students feel inspired, supported, and empowered to achieve their very best. Please join us in welcoming Dr. Morgan to the Monsoon family.
Hi, I just want to thank the mayor and elected officials, our school board members, and our superintendent, Dr. Simon, for coming here to celebrate the new principals tonight. Thank you to the community. I have been here as of yesterday, 2 months in the city of Lakewood and at Mayfair Middle and High School. So the community has been very, very welcome. I plan to focus on school culture, setting high expectations, making sure kids have an excellent education and experience at our school, and really preparing them for college and career readiness. So today was college day, that's the scarf. But thank you again, and I look forward to years of working and building relationship with Lakewood. Thank you.
We would now like to welcome from the Bellflower Unified School District. Please welcome up from Intensive Learning Center, Samuel Platis. Mr. Samuel Platis is a third-generation educator, and he started his work in the field as a teacher's aide in 1991. His academic journey began with an Associate of Arts in Sociology from Orange Coast College, followed by a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology from UC San Diego and a Master of Education from UC Berkeley. Through his career, he has served in various teaching and leadership roles, with the most recent assignment of 14 years as an elementary principal. As principal, launching and growing a thriving Spanish dual language immersion program is his treasured highlight. Mr. Platis and his wife Laura are proud parents to their two sons, Mateos and Emilio. They love traveling, grilling in the backyard, going to Dodger games, and spending time with family and friends. Would you like to say a few words?
Yes, please. Thank you. It's a real honor to be here with you tonight. It's an honor and pleasure to serve the city of Lakewood and Bellflower Unified. So we have 617 bright students. I'm going to send an invitation out to you all right now. Our PTA is very active. We have a lot of events, so our doors are open. And to become part of this city is very special to me. My father was at LA Sheriff's, and he worked here at LA at the Lakewood station. Our first family home was here in Lakewood over on Obispo. So it's, I could not be more thrilled to be in a school district and a city where the vision meets the practice too. So thank you very much for this honor. Really appreciate it.
Congratulations to all of the principals on your new assignments. Lakewood has always taken pride in having local school principals who share a commitment to delivering excellent instruction, ensuring safe learning environments, and empowering students to make a positive impact in their schools and communities. As you embark on your new role, we wish you every success. We also hope you'll accept the Lakewood lapel pin we've given you as a symbol of our warm welcome to the extended Lakewood family.
Thank you. Council members, would you please join Mayor Chase on stage once again for our next agenda item? And you guys are going to be up here for a while after this.
Come on down.
For our next section, let's invite up Chair Eddie Witt, Vice Mayor and Lemonade Day Co-Chair Jeff Wood, and President Diego Garcia Salas from the Lakewood JCs to the stage. Can we also please invite all our Lemonade Day participants to the stage at this time for recognition? Last month, Lakewood had its second official Lemonade Day. The 17 teams of young entrepreneurs learned how to set up, market, and run their own business while also quenching the thirst of their customers and giving a portion of their proceeds to charity. The Lakewood JCs, a premier leadership training and civic organization for young adults since 1952, coordinated the local launch of this nationally recognized program. The JCs are commended for using Lemonade Day to teach students how to start, own, and operate their own business, all while learning about financial literacy, self-reliance, and entrepreneurial skills. It was clear our community also loved Lemonade Day, as we saw plenty of residents out there supporting these young CEOs. If you draw your attention to the screen, you will see the list of participants and their very creative business names. Let's please give a big round of applause for our Lemonade Day participants. Lakewood is very proud of you guys. Thank you to the Lakewood JCs for bringing this to our community, and congratulations to all our lemonade stand business operators. Would any of you like to say a few words on behalf of the JCs? We're bringing up the mic.
I can go ahead and say something.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. My name is Diego, president of Lakewood JC's local nonprofit. Let's give another round of applause to all these young entrepreneurs, and especially their parents and their guardians. You know, as a teacher myself, unfortunately, we don't teach a lot of these courses in schools. The K through 12 system, in my opinion, needs to teach more financial literacy. That's one thing that I've always begged of our state government. So, look, a lot of these young entrepreneurs have sacrificed a lot of time. They've, you know, their parents as well, right? Parenting is a big deal and matters in a child's life, and that we should recognize that. Anyways, they've worked hard, they've given lots of time, and I'm really proud of them. Just real quick, the word entrepreneur, okay, it's French, right? It's a French word, and a little quick story. Basically, this man sailed from France to the U.S. about 200 years ago. His name was Alexis de Tocqueville, and in his book, he published a lot about localism, the need for local government, the need for residents getting involved. And I'm like halfway done. It's about 1,000 pages, but I'm halfway done. I'm reading it for fun, but you know, check it out. It's a nice little story. But localism, the need for local government, getting involved, just like this, it's really important. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, we're okay. Sorry, I didn't see that. Go ahead.
Thank you to everyone in the community, and I had a lot of fun doing this.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Congratulations.
All right, thank you guys. If you guys want to go ahead and step down, great job. And council members, I'm going to have you guys stay on the stage for this next agenda item. For our next section, we look like we have our Leadership Academy all ready. Perfect. So for the last 9 months, the 2025 cohort of the Lakewood Leadership Academy took a deep dive into the world of city administration and much more. The goal of the academy is to educate and develop future community leaders who can take an active role towards keeping Lakewood a great place to live and work for generations to come. To tell you more about this exciting program is Lakewood Deputy City Manager Paulo Beltran.
All right.
That was already done.
I'm like a proud parent up here. This program is one of the best things that I do here at the City of Lakewood. I'm very proud of all our Leadership Academy participants. So thank you, Lorraine. Good evening, everyone. Again, my name is Paulo Beltran, and it is my privilege to be here tonight, along with my colleagues Frank Ontiveros and Loranda Williams, over there on my left. All right. And with the support of City Manager Thaddeus McCormack, we had the honor of bringing the City Council's vision of leadership development and civic engagement to the Lakewood community. This evening marks a special milestone as we celebrate the completion of the 3rd cohort of the Lakewood Leadership Academy. When we first set out 3 years ago, we faced the challenge of building a program from the ground up, as there were very few models that are out there that we could follow. But through hard work of my staff and us, and a shared passion for making a difference, I believe that we created something very special. Our program empowers participants by teaching them about their city's rich history, how it is governed and managed, and how each of us can make a difference and a meaningful impact through volunteerism, service clubs, and community involvement. We also emphasize the importance of supporting local businesses, including many restaurants in Lakewood, and how Lakewood Center Mall, for example, is a key pillar of our city's economic health and well-being. But we did not stop there. We addressed work-life balance, effective communication, collaboration, teamwork, and so much more. This program is more than a course on leadership. It is a blueprint for personal and civic growth. And at the heart of this experience is community. Our participants not only develop their leadership skills, but they also broaden their personal horizons to include their neighborhoods, their city, and one another. Over the past 8 months, bonds were formed, friendships blossomed, and lasting relationships were built. Although their time with the Lakewood Leadership Academy has now come to an end, their journeys as community leaders are just beginning. For me personally, what makes this program special is that every year I gain 35 new friends that all share one thing, a commitment to making Lakewood a great city to live, work, and play in. Before we celebrate our participants tonight, I would like to extend a thank you to our Lakewood Leadership Academy partners, including the Greater Lakewood Chamber of Commerce, Farmers and Merchants Bank, the Lakewood Family YMCA, the Lakewood JCs, and the Lakewood Center Mall, whose continued support helped make this program a reality. Can we get a hand for them? And I would also like to recognize that each participant is receiving not only a certificate of completion from the City of Lakewood, but also certificates from our legislative representatives, including Congress members Robert Garcia, Nanette Barragan, and Derek Tran, State Senator Lina Gonzalez, Assemblymember Jose Luis Lache Jr., and Supervisor Janice Hahn. Okay, now it's time to honor our participants. Due to time constraints, we won't be able to individually read everyone's names, but the slide over here to my right shows the names of this year's class in alphabetical order. Okay, let's give everyone a big round of applause, okay? Wait, stay on the stage. Stay on the stage, please. Stay on the stage. Stay on the stage. We're not quite done. We're not quite done. So one of our participants has graciously agreed to share his experience with the Leadership Academy, so you don't have to believe everything that I said. So please welcome Mr. Chris Roth.
All right, well, welcome everyone, including the mayor, city council, city staff, city TV, and the audience, including our youngest members who will eventually grow into tomorrow's leaders. My name is Chris Roth, and I am one of the graduates here tonight from the Lakewood Leadership Academy. I was asked by Paulo to speak to you tonight about my journey to come into being involved in the Lakewood Leadership Academy and my experience with it. So I will break the discussion down into three small parts: the past, the present, and the future. So beginning in the past, the journey that I took to get here and get involved in the Leadership Academy was I bought a house about 9 years ago in the city of Lakewood. Immediately realized how beautiful the neighborhood was, quickly became friends with my neighbors. However, every time it rained or someone watered their lawn or washed their car, a pool of water would collect in the street right in front of my driveway. It would typically take about 2 days to evaporate, and pretty soon more water would come and have a standing pool of water in front of my driveway again. So I let this go on for some time, about a year or so, I guess. I was hesitant to call City Hall because I thought that there was a misplaced fear that I would be met with an insensitive dismissal or a lengthy foot-dragging campaign where the problem would just never get solved. So I finally did call, and the reception I received was anything but. I was immediately connected to Paulo, he's the deputy city manager, so that was just nice to get right to the top right away. And he listened to my concern. He asked engaging questions, and he let me know the steps that he would take next in the process. So I can say that everything that he said he would do came to fruition. The city determined that the street grading wasn't level, and my house just happened to be the unlucky spot that all the water just happened to pool in front of. So they fixed the problem. Now there is no more standing water at the end of my driveway, and this really built the trust in our city government. I had the occasion to chat with Paulo with other concerns over the years. Again, he was always very approachable, available, personable, and results-oriented. And again, trust continued to build. So this brings me to the next part of my remarks, the present. So I learned about the Lakewood Leadership Academy through the newspaper, the Lakewood Community News. And yes, I'm old school, and I'm one of those few people out there who still gets their local news from the physical newspaper. So I saw an ad about the Lakewood Leadership Academy, and I didn't know really what it was about, so I called up Paulo, and he immediately put me in contact with Frank Ontiveros. Without that trust that had been nurtured over the past many years, I most likely would not have responded to that ad, but I'm glad I really did. I joined approximately 30 people in this cohort and made instant friends. We learned about city government, the history of the city, work-life balance, leadership, and many other topics that Paulo already expanded on earlier. So I can say that this program does have an impact, and a very positive one, on the community, since a number of people from this cohort and other cohorts have gone on to volunteer for the city. Members have gone on to do a number of things, such as become Lakewood commissioners for both the planning and the community safety committees, sit on the Lakewood Measure L committee, become a commissioner for youth climate with LA County, join service groups such as the Lakewood JCs and Seroptimus, serve on the Lakewood Family YMCA board, and create their own service groups such as Fem Factor for women in business. Others have received job or internships because of their connections with the Lakewood Leadership Academy, and one member even started his own business here in Lakewood. And I myself have started volunteering for City TV, which is here tonight filming this event. So as you can see, the Lakewood Leadership Academy has a huge impact. So this brings me to the future and the final part of my remarks. So the future is about all of you in the audience, and getting involved. The program will begin its 4th cohort next year, and we'll be looking for another set of participants. So I encourage you to apply, and even if you don't want to get involved in a formal program, I encourage you to get involved in the city other ways, such as volunteering, going to community events, using city services, or just simply being a member of the community. So thank you for your time and for this opportunity to speak, and I hope everyone has a great night.
Great job, Chris, and I couldn't have said it better. So again, the information for next year will be coming out soon, around November, and the next cohort will start in January. But thanks again, guys. Congratulations. Very proud of you guys. All right.
We will now segue into the second portion of tonight's event, honoring our Lakewood Beautiful award-winning families. This year, 104 homes were submitted for consideration, each evaluated on property maintenance and landscaping. The judging panel invested considerable time in reviewing each nomination and deliberating, focusing not on the cost of the property, but on the quality of its upkeep and design. Before we introduce you to this year's winners, let's start with a special video created by our Lakewood City TV crew, highlighting some of the amazing homes and homeowners.
The Lakewood Beautiful Home Awards program is happy to recognize this year's winners in the categories of the Beautiful Home Award, the Transformation Award, the WaterWise Award, and the Neat and Tidy Award. Some of these homeowners are sharing how they keep their homes looking beautiful. The story of how this home became a Beautiful Home Award winner goes beyond the inviting brick walkway, cozy entry, and the camellia plants under the decorative black wrought iron railing. The cottage-style house represents family history, careers, and that hometown feeling. Meet Mary and Jim Poper.
So my mother and father were original owners in the house. They bought it right when the track was built, and they moved here back in the early 50s. I lived here my whole life. I went to Madison Elementary and then Hoover and Lakewood. So when we had the opportunity, we came back here, bought the house from my mom and have been here ever since.
Mary, a retired teacher, taught at the very school she attended as a child.
So my classroom was right across the street. There's the blue door there, and my classroom was one door to the right.
Nice commute.
Nice commute, very easy.
Jim, an architect, designed the front yard to what you see today, adding brick and building a new front porch.
And that was the one thing I wanted. I wanted a front porch that I could come outside, sit on the porch, and read a book in the afternoon.
And still keeping the traditional look.
One of the elements of the original home was wrought iron, and very similar pattern to this. So we were real excited to find a local guy that probably did the original wrought iron, and he rebuilt all this wrought iron for us. And so we wanted to keep that same element.
And I just remember as a child having the wrought iron on the porch, and Jim added the grapes when we picked the wrought iron out, and so it just takes me back to when I grew up in this home.
Turns out a neighbor also admired this Lakewood home, calling it timeless. Meet Jennifer Perez.
I find myself often looking for inspiration in the homes around me, having a house that my husband and I are constantly working on and fixing up. And this is one that I find myself looking at regularly. And when I got the email newsletter saying, we are doing our annual Beautiful Home Award, and I thought to myself, I want to nominate that house. Like, I know I don't know them, but it's like I think I told you, if you see something, say something, but like in a good way. And so I thought the same thing. I was like, I love this house. They should know that it's beautiful.
You know, we're kind of tickled. We were really surprised when we got a letter in the mail saying our home had been nominated, and then even more so when we got another letter saying that our home had been selected. So we were really surprised. We weren't expecting it. Really a nice surprise for us.
Very flattering.
It's very flattering, yeah.
That's right. The Popers had no idea who nominated their home for a Lakewood Beautiful Award. That is until now.
Hello, I'm Jennifer. Nice to meet you. Oh, I like that.
This is for you.
Oh, wow, thank you so much.
This home is more than beautiful. It's good vibes. It's inspirational. And more importantly, it has brought these neighbors together. Neighbors are congratulating the winners of the Neat and Tidy Beautiful Home Award. When it comes to taking care of this award-winning home, Scott and Christine Burns say their style of teamwork goes something like this.
Anything that you see out here, I just do the work, she has the ideas, and she has the finger.
My finger.
Yeah, sometimes she uses the whole hand.
It could also be the secret to their 54-year marriage. Brick planters feature a variety of greenery and annuals. Euonymus shrubs are evergreen plants that add color, form, and structure to the landscape, all meticulously trimmed by Scott. But it's the bougainvillea that oftentimes has Scott feeling a bit frustrated. The plant that's beautiful to look at, but not fun to live with.
My wife loves this plant, and I love to hate this plant because it's so mean and nasty and it pokes me all the time. But if I don't trim it, then it won't blossom. And so the trick is to have really thick gloves, good pruners, and one thing at a time.
Scott and Christine have called this neat and tidy place home for over 50 years and have great affection for their city and for our country.
That's because we're in America and greatest country in the world. I was in the Marines for a while and taught U.S. history, so I like to show that.
For Leah and Anthony Finch, this Transformation Award-winning home is more about preservation.
We're mid-century modern enthusiasts. We love the architecture, we love the warm wood tones, the love that you can see that's put into the house. Our goal is, like, we're caretakers of the house, and restoring it to its original form is just our passion and our love.
Anthony and Leah, preserving the original elements of this home was something that was important to you, so explain.
Yes, mid-century architecture is geometric, clean lines, so we kept the original door. Also, what is original is the wood siding to keep a natural finish.
So if you see here, these are original windows. The casements at the bottom, they actually roll out. They're very cute. It's very well insulated. The house is insulated. This is like, it's like the eyes of the home, and it's what makes mid-century modern special and unique.
Bringing this mid-century modern style home back to its prime also meant re-landscaping, and they did so with drought-tolerant native plants.
You can use the ecology of your area and elements, the shade, the sun, to put in sustainable plants that are shade-loving, don't require a lot of water.
Since being water-wise is a priority, Anthony created the perfect natural irrigation system for their apple, fig, and citrus trees.
A couple of months after we first moved in, there was this massive rain event, and we realized that half of our square foot area channels the rainwater to the right side of the house here. We knew we needed to utilize that free irrigation. So what we did was we dug down the clay soil, maybe about 6 inches to 1 foot, and we covered up with mulch. And so the goal was to slow and sink the rain into the ground so we can water our edible landscape here.
Are you an engineer, Anthony?
I am an engineer. Yes.
The Finch family, who bought their home in 2020, will continue to preserve the mid-century modern style and keep it beautiful. But just like growing a garden, Anthony says patience is key.
I really believe in a very long timeline. Nature has seasons. Things take a while to establish, mature, bear fruit. And so I think homeowners don't have to feel the pressure to do everything at once in one weekend or even 1 month or in one summer. If you have the patience, we just do a little bit at a time. Move a plant here, dig a hole there, add compost here, you know. And in time, it's been 5 years, things will get to where you want gradually.
All the little blessings that may come your way, memories that just you two can share. Gather your dreams all around you. Those are things no one can take away.
All right, another round of applause for our wonderful winners and our Lakewood City TV for such a nice video and always capturing so many special Lakewood moments. I'd also like to take this moment to thank and recognize our judges this year, who spent many hours reviewing all these homes. If you are here, please stand and wave to be recognized. Director of Community Development, Aldo Cervantes. Recreation and Community Services Commissioner, Ted Spacek. EXP Commercial Realtor, Christine Villegas. And Lorraine Anthony, Lakewood's Community Relations Manager and our MC tonight. Thank you all.
Thank you. Council members, we're going to have you guys take some photos. If we could please have the representatives from each Neat and Tidy Award household come to the stage at this time. We all know that keeping our homes and yards looking attractive can be a challenge, especially with all the demands of daily life. This award celebrates homes that exemplify a commitment to a clean and inviting aesthetic, making a fantastic first impression for anyone who walks by. I'll be listing all the Neat and Tidy Award winners, so please hold your applause for one big one for all of our participants at the end. As I call your family's name, we have our representatives from each household coming forward for one group photo. The Neat and Tidy Award winners are the Aguilar family, the Benton family, the Boyles family, the Burns family, the Curiel family, the DB family, the Gilkey family, the Grafflin family, the Hernandez family, the Hill family, the Hua family, the Lara family, the Larson family, the Light family, the Martinez family, the McCurdy family, the Mercado family, the Morgan family, the Murphy family, the Nilly family, the Perez family, the Peterson family, the Register family, the Riddle family, the Rochin family, the Russell family, the Tanaka family, the Tapia family, the Ulmer family, the Villafana family, the Villatoro family, and the Wilson family. Let's give all of our Neat and Tidy Award winners a big round of applause. As the city's most traditional award, the Beautiful Home Award has honored hundreds of Lakewood homes over 3 decades. This award recognizes the front-facing exterior and landscaping of a home, displaying exceptional care and pride of ownership. Our Beautiful Home Honorable Mention Award winners are the Gibson family, the Graham family, the Johnson family, the Nielsen family, the Wader family, the Willie family, and the Wilson family. Let's give our winners a round of applause. We now like to recognize the honorees for this year's Lakewood Beautiful Award. So for our Beautiful Home Award winners, we have the McDonald family, the Poper family, and the Valstelier family. Congratulations. As they're taking their picture, if we could have those winners from our Transformation Awards, or our Transformation Award winners, if you could line up just to my left right here. Thank you. Let's give one more round of applause to our Beautiful Home Award winners. We'd now like to recognize the honorees for this year's Transformation Award. If we could please have our Transformation Award household winners come to the stage for a group photo with our Lakewood City Council. Homeowners who have remodeled their property's front exterior and landscaping in the past 3 years were eligible for the Transformation Award. This award honors rejuvenations that don't have to be costly or extravagant, just meaningful improvements that enhance the overall property. To qualify, most of the updates must have been completed or managed by the current homeowner rather than previous owners. So this year's winners for the Jackie Reinerson Transformation Award are the Edwards family, the Figueroa family, the Finch family, the McCafferty family, the McCullough family, the Maloney family, the Reynolds family, the Streisand family, the Toffel family, the Vega family, the Wells family, and the Whitney family. Let's give them all a round of applause. Thank you so much. Now, any homes that were selected for a Neat and Tidy, Beautiful Home, or Transformation Award are also eligible to receive extra recognition for landscaping that utilizes water-conserving irrigation devices and plantings. And they receive the additional designation of an honoree in the WaterWise category. These WaterWise families have embraced a smart, eco-friendly approach to their homes' landscapes, demonstrating how thoughtful design and innovative planning can reduce water consumption. I'll be calling up the honorees that were noted as a WaterWise family or WaterWise honoree. Please welcome up Beautiful Home Award winner, WaterWise honoree, the Johnson family and the Wader family. Neat and Tidy, WaterWise honoree, the Nilly family. Yes, please come up again if you guys are already up here. I know you guys are already up here, but if you want. Yes. We would love for you to come up again. The Transformation Award winner with the WaterWise honorees are the Finch family, the McCullough family, the Maloney family, the Streisand family, the Taffel family, and the Wells family. And I think those are all our award winners, so if the WaterWise honorees could make their way up for one last picture. If you would like to see these great homes again, we have a photo gallery available at lakewoodca.gov/Lakewood Beautiful Winners. We'll also have photos from tonight's event posted on the city website where you can see the community gallery. And you'll be able to print or email the photos from the website. Thank you, and congratulations to all of our WaterWise honorees. Thank you, council members. We can give one more final round of applause to all of our winners.
Our council deeply values the dedication and hard work of residents like you. We not only celebrate your achievements with this award, but also commend you for the community pride you've demonstrated.
Thank you so much, Mayor Chase and council members. As we conclude this evening's formal program, the city council meeting will be moving to the council chambers beginning at 7:30. So we have just a few minutes. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. We know it's a long program. Please drive home safely and have a good night, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.